Good afternoon, my brother from the Niger. Thank you so much. So excited to be in the show. The last time I was in Nigeria was Asaba 2018. I enjoyed my 2 week stay there.
And funny enough, I was in that tournament in Asaba 2018 where we had Caster Semenya in Asaba. We had quite a number of South African athletes, although it was sad that the times were not recorded, but we had fun right there in Delta State, and Semenya took the 800 meter. It was all about her and all through. Well, let's get straight to business and talk about what South Africa is doing at the moment. They have taken Africa by storm. They've taken the world by storm. What does this 4x100 meter gold mean for South African athletics on the global stage, especially being the first African team to win the event?
These are interesting times in South African athletics. We have the elections to elect a new board at the end of the month. So the attention was shifted from the elections to the track. The athletes have been doing well, and this has been coming for years, given the development setup that has been made in South Africa. We are not surprised. Everybody is excited. The team is returning tomorrow at 4 p.m. to Heroes Welcome at OR Tambo International Airport. So it will be buzzing. All the headlines are on the relay teams, from the TVs, the radios, the newspapers. So what the young team has done, led by Captain Akani Simbine, is unbelievable. Akani has been in the form of his life, running sub 10 for 11 consecutive years, beating Bolt's record. So this comes at no surprise. We expected them to do well. Nkoana is a very good team player when it comes to the relay. His understanding with Akani is out of this world. Bayanda Walaza is the junior world champion in the 100 and 200. Sinesipho Dambile just recently won the national title in the 200 meters. So that's a very dream team. Even the bench is so strong. In the sprinters right now, we are untouchable. The talent is there. The future is there. The setup is there. The relay camps, support from the SASCOC, South African Sports Confederations, and Athletics South Africa. We are on the high in South Africa right now. No one is surprised with the performance.
All right, you've talked about the interesting athletes that make up the 4x1. Let's look at the young talents in the team. I mean, we have Bayanda Walaza performing at this level. What does the future look like for sprinting in South Africa?
The future is very bright. You don't need a microscope to look at the future. It's just visible there for you to see it. We're in the best possible position that any country could want to. Bayanda is just in his first year at TUT studying supply chain management. He's 19 years. He's qualified for the world champs in both the 200 and the 100. He's run a sub 10 9.9. He's qualified in the 200 20.08. So this boy is very talented. So the future is very bright, and Akani is still there to can help the youngsters navigate through this journey. I think we have about 10 or 11 sprinters, so it's very difficult to choose the best 6 to represent us in the relay. But the ones that have been chosen now is the dream team that we could have ever asked for.
All right, before I let you go, my friend, let's look at the impact of all these that has happened. What impact do you expect this week to have on athletics development and youth interest in sprint events across South Africa? And can we say that South Africa is now the hub of athletics when it comes to the short distance races, the relay races in Africa?
This is the destination for everyone to come. Remember, Potchefstroom, the Northwest Universities, where international athletes come and train. We have the best facilities here, the sponsors, the money. Finally, we can draw on the talent that we have. Because in previous years, we've always had the money, the resources, but no talent. Now the talent is abundant. It's abundant. So this is the best time for Africa. This is the best time for South Africa. I think the only thing missing is for us to host a major international event. We have the best stadiums. The talent is finally here. This is the time for us to dominate Africa. We've been doing it in the African Championships, but lacking here and there in the sprinters. But now we are complete. So yeah, it's time for South Africa. It's time for Africa to shine. I won't be surprised if we come back with 2 or 3 medals in the World Championships in Tokyo later this year.
All right, interesting one. And I must say a big thank you to you, Charles Baloyi, for your quality time. We look forward to having you again talk about, the World Championships and lots of things happening in South Africa as regards athletics. Thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you so much, brothers from Niger.